Hello, my yogi friends. Welcome to Layla the Yogi. If you are new, welcome. I welcome you here. Make sure that you click subscribe so you can get some more videos, get to know me, and start your own transformation journey. I'm super excited to lead you if you're new, as well as if you're back. Send me love. I really, truly do this for you guys, and I love you guys so much. So whenever you feel comfortable, taking a deep breath in through the nose, really filling up the belly here and the chest, and exhale, letting it all go. Taking a few more deep breaths like this, pure consciousness, awareness. Simply observing any thoughts you may be having in the mind, any memories from the past, any anxieties about the future, seeing if you can let them pass by, observe them, know that they have nothing to do with you, nothing to do with the present moment. And coming back to the breath whenever the mind wanders, as it will do so throughout our practice. Taking a few more deep breaths here, really tapping into that inner space. Now from this space, visualizing or saying quietly to yourself what you would like to invite into your body, into your mind, into your life. Something that, if all odds could make it happen, you would want to happen, something positive. One more deep breath. And then whenever you're ready, wiggling the fingers and the toes, rolling the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, maybe gazing overhead. As you exhale, bring the left arm out shoulder height. And then see if you can reach the right arm behind you, gazing over to the right thumb, twisting from the torso as you exhale. Inhale, back up, both arms, both biceps in line with the ears. And as you exhale, twisting with the right hand in front, gazing over to the left hand behind you. Really becoming fluid here, practicing our deep breath. Sitting up nice and tall through the spine, realigning with our posture, realigning with our breath. 2 more times, both sides. And then bringing the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you like a second spine. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center, switching sides. First sitting up nice and tall, inhale. As you exhale, twist. And gently making your way back to center, beautiful job. From here, extending the feet out in front of you. Bringing the feet hips distance apart, flexing through both feet. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, bring the right hand down, plant that left sit bone. Seeing if you can just slightly reach and bend over to that right side, stacking the shoulders. Opening up through the lats, through the side body. Maybe gently closing the eyes. Letting gravity hold you and pull you here. Then inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale back to center, over to the left as you exhale. And then switching sides. And then from here, bring the right hand down. Inhale, open through the heart. As you exhale, just dip the chest down. to the left side. Inhale. As you exhale, other side. And then from here, seeing if you can bring that left hand to the outside of the right shin, or maybe if you have a strap, you can use that, the outside of the right foot here. And extending the right arm behind you. Inhale, open up through the chest. As you exhale, slight twist. If you'd like to take it deeper, the next variation would be to lift that leg, sit back into the hips, really find that stretch of the IT band as well as the calf, as well as that detoxifying twist through the abdomen, lifting through the chest. A few more breaths here. Keeping an active flex through both feet. And slowly lower. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, finding your twist variation on the other side. Really bringing those arms out to a T position, finding stability through the upper back. And slowly lower back to center. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, fold from the hips first, and then from the chest. So the goal here is not to grab and pull ourselves down with our feet. It is simply to where you find your edge, you find that blissful spot where you can just relax and let yourself hang, as well as feel a stretch to the hamstrings. There's no right way or wrong way to do it. So just allow yourself to feel this stretch, to relax. Give yourself this time to relax and release. One more deep breath here. And then ever so slowly rolling yourself back up to a nice tall spine. Bending through the right knee, hugging it to the chest. And then crossing it over the left leg. Keeping a nice flex in that left foot. Bring the right arm behind you. Inhale, reach the left arm. As you exhale, finding a gentle spinal twist. This is really great for the low back, as well as detoxifying our abdomen, allowing us to tap into that relaxation nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system, as we focus on our breath. Trying to lengthen those inhales and exhales, expand through the rib cage. As you inhale, really, really wring out those lungs as you exhale so you can go deeper into this twist. If you'd like to take the deeper variation, finding your bind here where we clasp the hands. One more breath here. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, allow that right knee to come out to the side, folding from the hips. This is a really great hip stretch. If you don't feel it in the hips, you may feel it in the low back. And then shake it out here. Hug that left knee towards your chest, cross it over. Inhale, reach the right arm nice and high. As you exhale, twist. Really take this time to unwind, to slow down, to reflect on our intention. Just really tap into the sensations that you're feeling in your body. Oftentimes we're so disconnected from the sensations in our bodies. This allows you that time and that space to strengthen your mind-body connection. One more breath. And whenever you're ready, folding over that left leg, flexing through the left foot, allowing the knee to come out to the side. If this is good for you today, you can do so. Or you can simply come down a bit more, find that outer hip stretch, maybe reach forward. Exhale as you come down. Inhale, open up to the chest, and exhale, come down. Inhale. Walk the hands back to center. From here, bringing the feet hips distance apart. Bring your hands out behind you. Bring the fingertips to face the heels. Inhale, lift the hips up nice and high. You want to create a tabletop position. Coming into a reverse bridge. And then as you exhale, hover the hips here. You may have to walk the hands out a bit wider. Lift the glutes off the mat, engage the core. Inhale, push those hips up towards the sky, maybe gaze back. As you exhale, hang. So really see if you can ease into that discomfort. Breathe into it. Never saying I can't. Always allowing your body to take you deeper. Always exploring how we can strengthen our abs, how we can strengthen the mind as well as the body. Press those hips up towards the sky. One more time. Hold here. Then find your reverse bridge once again. Really press those hips up nice and high. Nice strong core here. Strong glutes. And then as you exhale, flip it over. Finding your tabletop, but hovering the knees here. Lots of core work. You can do this. Find that inner power. Shift those hips over the knees. Inhale. Walk the hands out, one hand in front of you. As you exhale, finding your downward dog, extend through the legs, press into the heels, press into the hands. Inhale, lift that left leg nice and high, bend through the left knee. That should feel really good on that left hip flexor. And then as you exhale, bringing the left knee down, reaching the right leg up, finding a core engagement as well as a glute engagement. Just bringing that heel in line with the hip. You can point or flex the toes. And then as you exhale, bring the right toes down. Extend the left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee down. Bring that right leg up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale down. Three-legged tabletop with the right leg extended. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Then as you exhale, left foot in between the hands. Inhale, high lunge here. Get nice and low. You can do it. And then as you exhale, forward fold, extend through the left leg. You may have to come up to blocks, to hands, maybe to thigh. And then from here, place the hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog with the left leg. Exhale, stationary downward dog. Find your breath, reconnect. Notice the sensations in the body. Notice yourself warming up. Inhale, reach the right leg nice and high, bend through the knees. Open up here, find that stretch. And then as you exhale, bring the right knee down. Lift the left leg this time, extend here. So you really want to create lengthening through the back heel. Straight line through the crown of the head, all the way to that heel. Engage the core, engage the glutes. This is how we strengthen those glutes, strengthen that core, strengthen the shoulders, press that floor away. You can do this. And then bring the left toes down. Inhale, three-legged dog with the right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, lift the left. Never dropping our form. We don't want any misalignments as our body gets tired. Always keeping that form. You can do it. Just reinforce it in your body. Inhale through like a dog. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, lift that left leg. Doing this at your own pace with your own breath. Leading yourself, guiding yourself here. One more time. Beautiful form. Inhale, reach the right leg nice and high. Then as you exhale, bring the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, find your stability, find your high lunge. If you stumble a little bit, that is part of the process, it's part of the growing. See if you can sink just a bit deeper. And as you exhale, finding your half split pose, your hamstring stretch. If you have to hop that back foot in a little bit more, you can do so. Just being gentle with yourself, knowing that it takes time for the body to release. And one side is always going to be different than the other. And then from here, step the left foot to meet the right, bend through the knees. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, forward fold. Bending deeply through the knees. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Being mindful of the back, engage the low core. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, come fully up to standing. Maybe slight back bend. As you exhale, hands to heart center, coming to your standing Tadasana pose. Slight tuck of the pelvis. Allow the hands to come down. Recenter with your breath. Notice the warmth you've created. Knowing that that's going to fuel your transformation. Some of that strong, confident energy that we are going to feel throughout our practice today. Inhale, open up through the chest, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, forward fold, placing the hands on the mat, jump or step back into your plank. This is also plank. Inhale. As you exhale, lower, elbows in line with the shoulders, then come through into your cobra or your up dog. Really open through the chest here, open through the heart. And then as you exhale, downward dog. Beautiful job. Going at your own pace with your own breath, not forgetting to challenge yourself here and really become open to that growth. Jumping or stepping your feet towards your hands. Inhale, create an L shape with the body, halfway lift, fat black. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Really get into it here. Jump, step, or hop back into your plank. Through your flow or your vinyasa, up to your cobra. Then as you exhale, downward dog. One more time, bit faster. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Jump, step, or hop back into your plank. Exhale through your flow. Inhale, cobra or up dog, thighs are lifted. Exhale, downward dog. Shoulders should be working. We should be feeling a lot warmer now. Inhale, come forward to your plank. As you exhale, slowly lower both knees. Coming back into a kneeling position. Inhale, shift the hips forward, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, sitting down and back. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, place the hands on the mat. Inhale, extend through that left leg, creating a straight line from the crown of the head to the back heel. So gazing down, not at me. And then from here, shifting the weight into the right side, bringing the right shin out to the side, extending that left leg, seeing if you can hold it there, working that outer hip. You can do this. Really breathe through it. You may notice some quivering, some shaking. That is all part of your process. That is all part of your body changing and evolving here. if you'd like, you can come into your full side plank, really engaging the obliques, working those abdominal muscles. Oh my gosh, just breathing here. Taking a few more breaths, maybe coming into starfish, maybe coming into tree, playing around with it. And then coming back to our plank here, really hold, press into those shoulders. Then lowering the left knee down, extending the right leg nice and high, work the glutes here. And then finding your side plank on the other side. First we're going to lift that right leg. Then if you'd like, you can come into that full side plank variation. One more breath here. And then coming back into your plank. Inhale. As you exhale, find your flow, work those triceps. Inhale, press the floor away. Not forgetting that form. As you exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath here. Reconnect to the calm, to the focus within. As we create more movement, more heat in the body. Walking out your dog here. Inhale, gaze forward, jump, step, or hop to your mat, the front of your mat. Then bring the feet nice and wide. That way they are just a bit more than hips distance apart, depending on your range of motion here. Inhale, open up through the chest, press the hands to heart center. As you exhale, reaching out in front of you, creating a yogi gun here. And then seeing if you can press into the space between your shoulder blades, lengthen through the back, tuck the chin towards the chest. So we're opening up that entire upper back. Inhale, bring the gun in. And then as you exhale, shoot it out. Maybe this has some positive intention in it. We're just shooting it out. And then as you inhale, we come back to center. As you exhale, we contract. Doing this with your own breath, remembering to open up through the hips as you do so. So it's a double stretch here through the upper back and creating some hip mobility. One more time. And then from here, slowly rise up with the hips, finding your forward folds, opposite hands to opposite elbows. As you exhale, shift from side to side, finding your ragdoll. Then inhale, slowly roll all the way up. Reaching the arms overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Now bringing your feet just a bit wider. The toes are out to 45 degrees. Bring that right hand to the thigh or to the shin, not on the knee. Inhale, lift the left arm nice and high. Open up through the chest. Lift up through the core, creating a better posture here. And then as you exhale, finding a side stretch. Inhale, back to center. Engage the core. As you exhale, over to the other side. And then from here, reach the right hand down. This should feel really good on the low back. Then windmill up through the left. Keeping that core engagement the entire time. As you exhale, folds. One more time. And then from here, see if you can widen those feet just a bit more. Inhale, halfway lift of the body. As you exhale, folds. For those of you that are more advanced, you can find your headstand here, or you can just try it out, but I suggest you have a spotter, or you do it very, very carefully with proper form execution. We want to make sure that the weight is in our palms and in our shoulders, nice strong shoulders here. We can always work our way up by doing more classes, as well as working on shoulder and core stability. You want to make sure your hands are sort of in line with our feet, depending on where they are. You want to make sure that our elbows are in line with our wrists here. Our hands are nice and wide, Our shoulders are engaged, and we're pressing our weight into our hands as well as the top of our head evenly. Bending through those knees to get a bit lower, and then finding your head scan. Slowly and safely lower, press back into those triceps. If you've been staying there, find your ragdoll once again. And then slowly recalibrate through the spine. Head comes up last. Extend here, all the way back up to standing. Beautiful job. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, clasp the fingers. And then as you exhale, opening up through the chest. Inhale, reach forward. Creating some shoulder mobility here, shoulder flexibility. As you exhale, open through the chest. Inhale. Reach them all the way down. Unclasp the fingers, heel toe the feet in a bit more. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, finding a nice low squat here. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And then back down. And then as you exhale, nice low squat. A few more times, going with your own pace. Really working the glutes, remembering to sit those hips back, and it's a nice wide squat so our feet are out to 45 degrees. Our knees are in line with the ankles. One more time, nice and low. And then lower all the way into your Malasana, your yogi squat. Shifting the weight from side to side. And then from here, bringing the feet together, knees nice and wide. Inhale, reach the chest forward. As you exhale, finding a nice stretch. So you did lots of glute work, lots of outer hip work, lots of shoulder movement. This is where you get to breathe. You get to unwind, release that tension in the hips. Thinking of the breath as a nice treat to yourself, as something that you get to do to relax and recenter and become more present. It is a tool that you can use at any time to come back to whenever you're feeling anxious, stressed, depressed, and you just need to come back to yourself, to your body, and to this moment. So really breathe into this when you feel that discomfort. Two more deep breaths here. Slowly roll back up. Bring the hands behind you, fingertips face forward. Wrists are in line with the shoulders. Bring the knees nice and wide and just windshield wiper from side to side. You should feel a little bit of a stretch in the outer hip. A nice restorative twist in the low back. Especially good if you have low back pain, tight hips. If you want to twist it out a bit more, you can do so. And then from here, bring the feet in line with the hips. Our hands in our proper position for a reverse bridge. So fingertips track forward. Inhale, lift the hips nice and high. Really engage the glutes here. And then flipping over to our tabletop. Hover the knees here, the core work's not done yet. And then as you exhale, downward dog. One more flow, inhale, come forward. Exhale through your chaturanga. Downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward, jumping or stepping to the top of your mat. Halfway left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Roll the shoulder blades down. Inhale, open through the chest. As you exhale, bend through the knees, forward folds. Open through those shoulders. Should feel really good. 2 more breaths. Maybe fully extending through the legs if it feels comfortable. And then bring the hands back down to the mat. Jump or step back into your plank. Lower all the way to the belly. And then staying on the belly here. Finding your Sphinx pose, coming up to the forearms. Inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, allow the chest to open, but the belly to sink down. Then from here, bend through the left foot, rolling onto the right side, finding a gentle twist. And then switching sides. And then from here, bringing the right knee in towards the body, bringing it out to a 90-degree angle. So we're coming into a half frog pose. Inhale, open up through the chest. As you exhale, coming down. Really allowing yourself to release, to feel comfortable in this pose, to feel comfortable in your body. Feel relaxed, opening up and allowing yourself to melt and surrender here fully. Allowing this to be a nice, gentle and soft pose on your body, as well as your mind. There's no forcing, just fully surrendering to this moment. Inhale, slowly coming back to center. Extend through the right leg. Bring the left knee in, out to our half frog pose. Flex through that left foot. Inhale, open up through the chest. As you exhale, nice, gentle release down. Reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with that intention. Noticing how when you repeat that intention, that goal that we set, how it feels in your body, how it excites you, how it calms you. Whatever it is, let yourself feel it in this moment. One more breath here. Coming all the way back up. Bringing both knees together. Taking a few hip circles forward. And then back. Inhale as you exhale, sitting the hips down and back, child's pose. You can either take your final resting pose here, or you can hug the knees to the chest, slowly rock down, and then allow yourself to starfish out into your Shavasana, allowing the palms to face up, allowing yourself to close your eyes wherever you're at, and reconnecting with that breath. Once again, noticing the action or the inaction of the mind, the flowing state of the sensations in the body. Maybe taking one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, noticing your heartbeat, noticing the calming ebb and flow of your breath against your chest, against your belly. How do you feel in this moment? Oftentimes we ask each other how we feel, how our day's been going, but we often say, I'm okay, I'm just fine. we really don't tap into how we feel physically or mentally, knowing that this is a safe space, a welcome space for you to do so. And without observing, you may notice there is a state of mind, a state of being, an emotion that you want to change that keeps coming back. Maybe it's a habit, maybe it's a thought that triggers that emotion. Maybe it's negative and you wish to let go of it. Knowing that in this space of presence, of awareness, you can change that. You can choose what to hold on to, what to let go. You can choose your state, your emotions, and your response to whatever is happening in your life, to whatever is happening in your body, to whatever is happening in your mind. Taking a few more deep breaths. Letting yourself fill up with that white cleansing light once again from head to toe. How does that feel? And then taking your attention to the space between your eyebrows, noticing any sensations there, any warmth, any tingling. This is your third eye, the energy center within your body that carries wisdom, that carries that gut feeling, that knowingness. Asking yourself, your best self, your highest self in this moment, what do I need to let go of in order to elevate, in order to grow, in order to take the next stage in my growth, in my personal journey? Bringing both hands to your heart, repeating to yourself, I believe in myself. I believe in my ability to transform and elevate. And when you're ready, gently wiggling the fingers and the toes, rolling onto the right side. Inhale as you exhale, hug those knees to your chest, giving yourself a big hug. And then coming up to a seated position, eyes gently closed. Knowing that you are here in this moment with many others that decided to better themselves, that decided to join this community. From my heart to yours, namaste. As always, peace. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down below. Make sure you hit subscribe, that way we can connect more and you can grow your practice, feel the benefits every single day, and most of all, create a continuous journey through consistency. I hope to see you all back here for the next practice. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.